Thank you for joining us today on What's Up Prince William. Today I have Mike Johnson with Partners for Telehealth Solutions. Thank you very much for being on our show today.
Thank you, sir.
And so tell us just an overall view of your organization.
Partners for Telehealth was founded by me as a vet. I'm a vet. I did 20 years in the infantry. And what I did, I looked at what the transition I went through when I went out in the military and how can I help other veterans further their future and also do the transition from coming out of the military into civilian role. So I came with a nonprofit called Partners for Telehealth Solutions. We do home health care, we do pharmacy matchmaking, medication matchmaking, we do veteran claims, and the most important, we do mental health. And with mental health, we build different programs in the mental health field to help veterans be able to cope with all the things that come from a war.
Yeah. So one of the things that your organization works with is veterans and the transition that they go through.
Yes. That transition point is very critical because a veteran in the military, he is taught what to do, how to do it. He knows his schedule from anywhere from 18 months to 3 years out. And in that process, once he separates, he no longer have that structure in his life. So without that structure in life, that means he got to pick up, if he got a Purple Heart because of the battlefield wounds, or he got internal wounds or external wounds, all that stuff plays a different in his life from transition. So it makes it harder. You go in as a young man, you come out pretty wounded, or whatever, and in that transition, you're trying to put all this back together to go back in civilian world. So in a transit, a lot of them are lost because they deal with different things that they wasn't prepared for. And that's when we come along. As a vet, I recognize that. Over 20 years in the infantry, I recognize what a veteran needs. So what I try to do is how can I help the veterans do that transition a whole lot easier? So by building these programs to make veterans aware of all the state programs, all the programs right here in Prince William County that veterans are not aware of. We spend millions and millions of dollars building these programs, but we don't spend the amount of money to make sure every veteran get this information.
So what kind of programs are available, without listing every single one of them, but
Yes.
what programs are available that a lot of veterans don't know about?
Well, they don't have programs to talk about the state programs for homeless, the state programs for veterans who cannot pay his bills, cannot pay rent. Veterans are struggling every day because they don't have the amount of money. If a veteran had the same health insurance that a civilian had while he's in the military, he'll be a millionaire.
Gotcha. So one of the things that you also do has to do with mental health issues.
Correct.
So you have a telehealth phone program. Tell us about that program there.
That telehealth program, the telephone program, is the program that helps veterans be able to talk to their physicians. What we plan on doing come around September or August is rolling out 1,000 phones that we're going to give veterans with apps. To give veterans these phones where veterans can do live video conferences with their physician. We're going to take care of the coverage of the bill. We're going to monitor the phones. We'll set the appointments up for them. But we need the community help to help us help the veterans.
Gotcha. And so what does that do? Is this going to be anything that has to do with veterans that are getting incarcerated or through the court system, or is this just strictly if they have mental health needs as far as just help coping?
I'm glad you asked that question. That question there is critical. Veterans go to jail for mental health issues that they're not aware of. A lot of them not on their meds. So if we can give the courts a phone to mandate that this veteran talk to his physician and track his appointments, that keeps veteran on their med, that keeps veteran healthy. Because a lot of times they don't have the resources, they don't have the money, nor they have the funds, or nor they know about how to go about getting help.
Gotcha. So you also have 2 fundraisers coming up this year. One is this Saturday and one's a little bit further off. We'll come back to the one that's coming up immediately. Tell us about the one that'll be coming up in the future.
The one we coming in the future is going to be a 5K run. It's going to be at the Manassas battlefield. Mm-hmm. And that's going to be in June. We don't have a solid date in June, but we'll come back, I think, around June the 6th. So we're planning for this June the 6th. And what that's going to do is make awareness for all the things we do. And get people to come out. It's a walk or run event.
Okay, and now you have one that's this weekend. Tell us about this event coming up this weekend.
Oh, this one here, that's great, that's great. This one here this weekend is it's going to be at Montclair Country Club on the 29th of April. It starts at cartel between 5 and 6, and the event starts at 7 to 9. And we have a one-star general that's going to be our guest speaker. I don't want to tell you his name now because I don't want to spoil the beans. But also we have a lot of dedicated volunteers out of Prince William County who dedicate, and they come with passion. They come because their family members served in the military and they want to give back. They want to give back and they want to help this community. I got some volunteers that I tell you, they should have been soldiers in the military. I mean, they go beyond. I ask them for a small amount, and they take it to, man, they come back with things that I say, whoa, how did you put that together? I'm impressed how volunteers in this community, Prince William County, come out and support our organization.
That's excellent. Well, I wish you luck on your event this weekend, and thank you for your service, and thank you for being on our show
Thank
today.
you, sir. Appreciate it.
And thank you for joining us on What's Up Prince William.